Hi guys, welcome to Life of Lola. Lola here. I just wanted to come chat with you guys because I was asked an interesting question in class yesterday by my teacher while performing a skit. And I was trying to pronounce one of the words, and apparently I pronounced it wrong. Now, side note, I can't pronounce certain words right. I'm still learning how to pronounce words and whatnot. When you see a word, you say how you think it sounds, and if it sounds right, you think it sounds right. If not, someone tells you it isn't right, and they tell you the right way of saying it or whatever, and you're like, okay, that's how you say it, so you say it, and that's how we speak. So I said a word how I thought it should be said, and the teacher corrected me, but he also threw in the term that I sounded too black. I was too black. I kind of froze up at that. I was like, oh, okay. And I know deep down he did not mean any offense at all. But the thing about it was just that he was like, the class, it kind of opened the door of race in the class and whatnot. And so he was like, you're supposed to say it a certain way, but I had a black slang to the way that I speak. I might be speaking black and slang right now. I don't know. This is how I've been talking for the past 21 years. So I'm kind of surprised at this a little bit. But at the same time, he gave a story saying, once he said the line, I kind of blanked out about that. But basically, he was like, a young African-American woman, pause. Honestly, I prefer people to call me black. Call me black. I'm black. How do you know that I'm for sure African American just because of my skin tone? How do you know I'm not Native American, which in fact I do have Native American in my blood? And just because you might look a certain color on the outside, that might just be the mixture of two other races coming together to create that color. So just because you look like one thing don't mean you necessarily that. So I prefer, honestly, to be called black and not African American, even if it is politically correct. How do you know that is my ancestry anyway? Okay, sorry, just a little rant right there. Back to the story. So he said a young African American woman walked into the audition, and she would just ask straight up, "How black do you want me? How black do you want me?" I understand, yeah, especially with acting and whatnot, you might be looking for that gangster look or that slang look or the attitude or the strong black woman. I understand we do have that role, but it's just like, wow. And I told my mom this story, and we was talking about it, and then I turned it back around to speech. So it's like, when you say speak proper, what's the first thing you think of? White, British, like really. And then if I say speak ghetto, what do you think of? Rap and black. Because I was looking through the info of one of my idols, and he said his specialty was ghetto English. So that got me wondering and thinking. So I asked a few of my coworkers and just some people around. I was like, what is the first thing you think of when you hear ghetto English? I said, first thing, like straight up, just be real. If I say I speak ghetto English, or if someone say they know somebody who speak ghetto English, what do you think of? Top two answers, rap and black. Period, point blank. So I was just like, wow. So I feel like when it comes to English, we are broken into two. It's you talk proper or you don't. You talk white or black. Period, point blank. Those are the only two ways you can speak. And then you got your branching off. So if you talk white, maybe that means you talk country, or maybe that means you talk uptown or whatnot. You talk black, that means you got some slang to it. Maybe you got a little bit of attitude in it. However you want to classify or define it. But yeah, that's just how this is all the thoughts that was running through my mind after that coming to my attention. So it's just something I want to rant about, and I really know he didn't mean any offense to it. And the word, I guess I'll tell you guys, I don't even think I'm still pronouncing it right. Excuse my blackness, but exfoliate or whatever. So basically, when you're choking and coughing and whatnot, and because in the line, I don't have the script with me, but basically she was saying that she crazy, but she was gonna burn the place down and have the whole people in the building exfoliate or whatever. So I said, oh yeah, because I was saying ask. It's not ask, it's So I'm like, okay. So I'm just gonna practice and rehearse because that's what learning in life is about. And I'm gonna learn some new words, learn how to pronunciate, and not act as black as when I'm not supposed to be, and act black when I'm supposed to be, apparently. But yeah, it's all about learning and loving each other in this wonderful, beautiful, blah 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 blank 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 bleak world we live in. So thanks for listening to this little rant that I have, and let me know your comments and thoughts about this too, about the whole, yes, he was white, but the whole thing about being told to black, and just whatever, just your thoughts in general. I just want to know how you feel about it, because I know I have my own personal feelings, and I just want to share this with you and see if we can understand each other, or if I can change your viewpoints or something, if you can tell me another inside look at what you thought it was. So thanks for listening, guys. Hope to see you guys next time. Annyeong.